Raymond? Where are you? Raymond? Where are you?
Airplane. RV-10.
Hi, where are you? Where's that boy? Raymond, where are you?
Vans aircraft. Huh? Oh.
Raymond, where are you? Gosh, your story is so damn dirty. Raymond, where are you? Gosh, look at this stupid shit. So damn dirty. You should put a fire here. Boom!
I'm right here, dear. What? What's up?
What's this garbage? Jeez.
No, it's
Put
a
a gas and then put some fire, light, use the lighter and then boom.
No, it's a workshop. It's supposed to be dirty.
No, you should arrange this one. Look at this one. It look like look at this one.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
Turn around.
All right. So
Bye.
okay. So yeah, it's a little dusty because I haven't been in here for a while, and there's a good reason for that. Well, the reason, folks, is that I really haven't been in here for a while. I mean, the last entry that I had in the project logbook was March 3rd, but before then it was October 20th. So there's a very good reason. I went back out on the road for a while, and now that I'm home, I'll have a more stable income. I can go ahead and afford to get parts that I've screwed up on, because let's face it, I'm in section 9, building the rudders, building the elevators, and it's a huge section that a lot of builders mess up in.
And then there's the biggest reason for the break: focusing on earning my private pilot certificate. You see, I had my first solo almost 30 years ago in 1995, but never finished getting my wings, choosing to focus on raising my newborn son instead. It was a painful decision to put flying on the shelf, but it was no doubt the right choice to make at the time. Fast forward to this past few years, the creation of this channel, the building of the RV-10, and having the privilege to fly was going to be a requirement at some point. I figured it was now before costs started creeping up so high that affordability went completely out the window. Plus, the sneaking suspicion that I would never be able to afford to fly if I built the Airplane Factory version 2.0 first was speaking quite loudly. So I dug in, started studying for my FAA knowledge exam with Pilot Institute, and started flying with a local independent instructor while renting one of my EAA chapter friends' plane. Just before Thanksgiving of 2024, I soloed for the second time in my life, 28 years apart. Since then, I've completed my 3 hours of instrument training for my private pilot certificate and my dual cross-country training. At this point, all I need to cross off the list before my check ride day comes is to pass my written exam and complete my solo cross-country work. There's been a instructor change in that process too to complicate things, but I may have to repeat some of the basic maneuvers to satisfy some legal obligations that instructor has. Just depends, because it's been so recent for my most recent solo, that may or may not be the case. But in the meantime, I'm dedicated to getting some bills paid off and being able to order the supplies and the replacement parts I need to finish this section and ultimately move on to the tail cone. And now, back to the video.
And plus, I'm out of thinner for my spray, for my epoxy primer, so I'm not going to prime any more parts until I have a way to clean my spray gun. Coming soon. So let me go ahead and update you on what I've done so far. It is well known that there are few places in the plans where there's a bunch of gotchas. Well, you're looking at my very first attempt at building an elevator. And, well, I didn't follow the plans, except at least I didn't read through them all the way. Mainly because, well, I thought I knew what I was doing. Wrong. And I ran into a number of gotcha steps. It is mostly put together, which means I have to spend about $500 to get a new elevator, new set of parts for the same elevator section. Over here is the other one where I'm like, oh crap, did it again. So we are back over here to the replacement section, which has another half to it somewhere around here. Oh yes, it is right here. And so I think a lot of these oops I'm going to end up donating to the local aviation maintenance classes, to kind of say, hey guys, here you go. And yes, I've been using painter's tape. I've got a roll of the green frog tape, and I'm going to do a comparison on which is better. Video coming soon. So I have gone ahead and back riveted the ribs to the skins and used Pro Seal as a sealer to go ahead and get them, like nice and, they're not coming off. I'm also, per the plans, per the service bulletin, sealing the main spar rib, or the main spar to the skins, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. But first, I've got to get another can of primer, or a primer thinner rather. Yeah, I've got MEK right there, but that's not a good substitute for primer. Primer thinner from Aircraft Spruce is about $200, and I just started a new job, and that new job is learning how to drive a cement truck. There's a lot of climbing to it, more so than I was expecting, but I get to play in the mud, play with mud, and help build crap, stuff. Yeah, that too. As a matter of fact, there's a humongous AI data center project going on here in Abilene, Texas, and the company that I'm working with is supplying all of the concrete for the foundations and stuff like that, pads and stuff. So, man, I tell you, I didn't know how much concrete truck drivers made, and so who knows? Maybe it will be enough over the period of time to not only get me out of debt completely debt free, including student loans, but also to help build, to go ahead and build Airplane Factory version 2.0 and get the rest of the kits for this airplane. So more videos are coming soon, I promise. I know I've been a ghost on the YouTube channel here, and other media outlets, but more coming soon, I promise. In the meantime, be real, be you, be authentic, and always check your six. Peace.